Where's my damn thing? Here we go. Konbanwa! Ladies and gentlemen, come one, come all to the Shogun's tent. The show in which those that build and improve the culture are put on a pedestal, while those that destroy and pervert it are put to the sword. This is the January 20th edition of the Shogun's Tent, and I am, of course, the Bane of the Woke, the Harbinger of Inheritance, the Mad Shogun, RealAaronAlexander. And as usual, I have three of my retainers here in attendance. First off, the Eternal Dragon, that, as far as I know, that is one of 6 tables that actively thought patrol, Ethereal Dragon, and the man who doesn't have to stay frosty because he's always frosty, Snowman. And it is my pleasure to have the return of a woman who has just spent the holidays arranging plane rides to hell. The return of the literary sage of Washoe County, Justine Hart. How are you all doing this evening?
Hello, everyone.
I'm better.
I'm good.
All right. So, how's everything, folks?
Pretty good so
I'm
far.
glad to be back.
Oh yeah, we all missed you here in the Shogunate, man. Because it's been a rough go for the last 2 months, especially the few weeks. But that's okay. I think things are finally getting back to an even keel. At least it's normal as it can be right now. But anyway,
I hope so too.
Oh yeah, because I didn't have the arcade stream this week because I figured coming out of that little recording we did with the Ronin playtest, the Springtime for Helen, I figured it wasn't in the cards, and I was in one of those I was like in a different world at this point, you know what I mean? So
Plus, you don't want to pass it.
number 2. So I don't know if I'll do the arcade stream next week, but I'll tell you this right now. When we get to Super Bowl week, I will do an arcade stream of that last Madden game. That is for damn sure. But anyway, so all right. So I think without further ado, let's go ahead and get to the news. What was that sound?
What was that?
I don't know. Anyway, let's get to the news. Hold on. I'll be back. It's coming from outside. I'll be back.
Hope you're not being abducted, dude.
What the fuck is that? That alpaca in my driveway? What? Oh my word.
He said.
Oh my god. Damn.
Yeah, we heard everything. What the hell's going on?
There's an alpaca on my goddamn driveway.
Oh, what?
What?
And it's not just any alpaca. God damn it.
Tell me there's an actual animal outside in
Well,
Chicago.
well, there's a reason why there's a retracto of the alpacas on my driveway threatening to shit on it. Because I gotta make a retraction. And I better...
What is actually outside your place?
Well, for that alpaca to go away, I have to make a retraction. Last week when we did when we shed on G4, we got caught up in a Ganjutsu. Remember this little biscuit? Yeah. We talked about freaking Adam Sessler making fun of Total Biscuit's his cancer battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't there, so I wouldn't know.
Well, turns out there's a strong possibility that tweet was fake and gay.
Oh.
Yeah, Coops brought this to my attention. So apparently, around that time, Cesspool was waiting on an epidural, and I think some dumbass decided to he's trying to score some clout points here. Try to basically forged a tweet saying that he was making fun of Total Biscuit. Now, don't get me wrong, I am not defending Adam Sessler. That guy is a fucking disgusting pig, and he needs to be Shadow Realm. Okay, I do not like that scumbag. But here at the Shogunate, we have to be, as much as I don't like doing this, we gotta be consistent about our bullshit. So yeah.
Okay.
So there you have it. So yeah, we are not CNN here. So we're not gonna. So I figured what the hell. We'll cover this. It's done with, and I hope to God none of these scumbags decide to gloat over it. Oh yeah, because you're gonna do. Because I know for one thing. You're gonna do something dumb once again real soon, and we'll be happily there to cover for it. Oh God.
So was that the entire act?
Yes, it was an act, and it looked
Yeah,
good.
I thought something was actually going on with your apartment.
Well, the good news here is the alpaca has went away and not shit on my driveway. So, I have a feeling if once again if there's some fake news report, I'm sure that alpaca will be back. Anyway, as I was saying, let's get to the news. So, everyone's heard of Young Rippa 5'9", or he's called Eric July, right?
Yeah. I just mostly call him Young Rippa.
Yes.
Not really.
Well, Eric July has been doing streams on his podcast For Canon's Sake for a while. Also he's also a rap artist. He's also a podcaster. Talks about the same culture stuff. He's been recently talking.
No wonder I don't know who he is. I don't listen to rap.
Well, he's actually an independent artist, so no, he's not one of the mainstream. But look
He
up
also
this.
been hanging around with geeks and gamers too.
Yeah, hanging around with geeks and gamers, and now he's been hanging around with. He had a stream with Ethan Van Sciver as of late. And
Nice.
and according to his during that interview, it seems like Eric July, it seems his book is at the printer right now. His first issue of the Rippaverse.
Oh, neat.
So it says as of Monday, book number 1 has already been shipped to our printer, and they'll be doing some proofing this week to undisclosed print run of issues, which will launch the new comic book line. And he says the first 100 pages is all by the same artist. Will be written by Eric July himself. Now, shockingly, this is the first I've heard of it. Now I did some research on it, and turns out this has been going back almost a year. And I'm surprised I haven't even heard of it. But then again, at the time I was probably busy with other things, probably trying to get my ass to Florida or something. But
Yeah.
But what he's trying to do is he wants to create this new alternative, which believe me, it's burgeoning. What he said is, what I'm trying to come up here is an ever-expanding connected universe where continuity matters, where this is what got me into comics, that there was all these characters, maybe they didn't know each other, but it was a cool thing that all these characters existed, and there was always that wonder where they may cross paths or so, which have appeared in this book and would matter to another character. But now the funny thing is, all these freaking wokies that talk about having minority voices in comics, etc., you know, but when they turn around and they see some guy like Eric July doing his thing, inevitably they start bashing on it because he's not a freaking wokie or he's not a left leaner.
In other words, he failed the purity test.
Exactly.
But young Ribbon never gave a fuck about that purity test because he tells you you're racist anyways, you piece of shits.
Exactly. And I think he's one of the best guys. He's one of the best guys to follow on YouTube right now. He's got one of the better streams.
I follow him on YouTube.
Yeah. But
because he honestly points this shit out.
Oh,
and he fucking tells you, these motherfuckers, they're the ones projecting their worst traits on you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have these traits, they do.
Yeah, I love it. He just calls them all crackheads because they are. They act like
crackheads.
Yeah, they are. At least they act like them. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh no, they're on crack.
Oh, definitely. Or on something.
Instead of actual fucking drugs, it's actually their diluted belief systems.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's their crack.
Oh yeah. But
they get high off the virtue signal.
Yeah, high off the virtue signal, high off the clap back. But like I said, it's in first print. It's gonna get some great. I believe it's gonna do well. He's doing well on his podcast, and if you haven't checked it out, check out For Can's Sake. I believe he does his podcast every day during the afternoon. It's a Young Rip of 5'9", by the way. I think he also has something over on Odyssey as well. So be sure you check that out as well. Anyway, moving on. Let's talk. We're gonna throw something else for y'all. And Snow, I think you'll be pleased about this. Shepherd's Bane, an adventure for 5e and OSR games. And this is by Necromancer Games, which they stand at about $2,605 with 19 days to go. And they've already met their goal of $500.
The fact they're on Indiegogo pretty much tells me these guys are most likely not woke.
Oh, definitely. And you're gonna see a lot. I think Indiegogo is gonna be the go-to site for a lot of these new alternative type projects like comic. It's already hit big with comics. You got everybody and their mother, or anybody who's comics game, pretty much swears by Indiegogo. You also have, and now it's the tabletop realm starting to peer into that realm as well. So.
Out fucking time.
Yeah, no shit. Just in time because like I said, a little shameless plug here. Ronan will be on Indiegogo. But anyway, so apparently the whole premise with Shepherd's Bane is it's a free-form adventure that's centered around the village of Herrick, which lies in the bleak hills and bogs of Stirling Moor. Dark forces beset the village. The trouble started with the arrival of the group wandering entertainers known as the Calatore, one of whom was a werewolf. A fight occurred and the werewolf was driven off, but not before it infected the village priest and many of the villagers with its disease. The village's women and children know that something is wrong with their sons and husbands, but they believe they're just overwhelmed by the search for the werewolf that still prowls the moors.
Oh, a village full of werewolves.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's and the author is Pete Spahn, who is a creator of old school fantasy, sci-fi, military RPGs. And his most notable titles include the Chronicles of Amherst and The Heart of Veril, and also World War II Operation White Box. So
That's interesting.
Oh
I
yeah.
think a whole village full of werewolves trying to take over the village. Just one nip at a time.
Oh yeah. It seems pretty interesting. It's sort of like goes a lot of the werewolf ideology, etc. So if you're into that kind of thing, yeah, I would give this a follow. There's like 19 days left to go here.
Yeah, I got it saved up.
Yeah.
As a bookmark.
Yeah.
So as soon as I get paid again, I'll definitely invest in that.
Yeah. And their site to go to is froggodgames.com. And they're shared through PDF.
Who you said is making this game again?
Frog God Games, it says.
No, the actual devs. Not the publisher, the devs.
Necromancer Games.
Okay.
So.
Because I assume Frog God is going to be the publisher, but it's Necromancer Games that are actually producing that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, their Frog God Games is their parent company, by the way, so. So there will be soft covers, PODs, a lot of good stuff. Pretty good stuff here. So.
And last I checked, Frog God Games is in the green in the list. Am I right?
Oh, definitely.
Let me double check.
Oh yeah.
Double checking. Just to be safe, because you know how that list updates.
Yeah. While you do that, how you doing, Mad Matt? Oh yeah.
Yep, Frog God Games is still in the green.
Oh yeah, they're pretty much. So it's pretty much safe.
You can buy that worries-free, people.
Yeah. So that's some good news, and like I said, we wish all the best to Frog God Games for their project
And their efforts.
Oh yes.
Yep. Never leave the green, people. Never leave the green.
Yep.
I hope I don't leave the green.
We don't have to worry about that, Justine. And by the way, while we're on the subject, you're saying this Friday. You're telling me earlier today that this Friday your first draft of your novel will be finished.
Yes. I'm finishing that up on Friday, and now I will be starting to write the prologue and possibly the epilogue of the story.
Yeah, doing some standard cleanup stuff. That's pretty nice there. So.
And then I'll go through The thing is, I've been doing the editing while I've been writing, so it's not very difficult to do a final edit. So basically, my second draft will be my rough draft at the same time.
Yeah. So.
And I'll have a few people test read it, and there's one certain person I want to read it, and I can't get in touch with them. It's really difficult.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Okay. Once you get to the beta reading, shoot me a link and I'll send it to John Delarose, Ethan. I'll send it to Martina and Alava. A few other people have you go through it that I'll be posting around on the Discords that I follow. Also, right. I'll be posting that also on my...
I have a few testers, including my parents, because yes, they've been very supportive during this. So.
Yeah, so we'll...
It almost took me exactly a year to write. So I'm actually kind of proud that I got it done in under a year.
Yeah, that's impressive. That's impressive job. So I think for that though, I say we give you a cheers, Justine.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
That's nice. Mad asks a question.
What's up?
What's up, Aaron?
Yeah, I acknowledged him. I told him I gave him an acknowledgement.
Okay.
I saw that. So anyway.
Yeah, it just popped up. I'm like, oh, okay, better check that.
Anyway, moving on. Well, another one bends the knee. Fucking Drake. So the developers of Tabletop Simulator, they have dropped their global chat feature after a moderator was accused of homophobia and being an anistophobe, and the users, I'm using quote marks, decide to bomb their rating.
Wait. Why would Tabletop Simulator have a global chat in the first place?
Yeah, it's really stupid.
Aren't you supposed to like have a little virtual tabletop for your friends and only for your friends?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, having a global, yeah. Now getting rid of the global chat, it does make sense, because why would you have a freaking global chat on a fucking Tabletop Simulator? That's really stupid.
Seriously.
That's what I'm not mad about. What I'm mad about is the reasons they got rid of it, and then which is real stupid.
Yeah, they let somebody who was upset that they got banned for using gay and for being trans and gay and homophobic, when that wasn't probably the reason.
Yeah,
the reason was making it a big deal that they were trans and gay.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Yeah, they were actually trying to shove that down other people's throat. I did read the article a bit.
I might not.
And I've said this on and on and on and on. It's not the problem. Problem is not your sexual preferences here. It's the problem is with the freaking craptivists, who in most cases probably don't even believe half the shit they're saying. Either that or they're just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I mean, I don't... I'll give you an example. A girl at work told me that she was bi. I was like, okay, that's great. And then she went and told me that she thought our supervisor had a great ass, and this supervisor happens to be female. I was like, okay, so I don't care. And she's like, if you tell anyone, I will kill you in a way that you won't be able to recover from. And I'm like,
okay, first off, why do you tell me that shit if you don't want anyone to know?
Exactly.
I just told you, I don't care. I mean, the woman that she is talking about is a definitely beautiful woman on the inside and out, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
She's beautiful on the inside because she's caring, she's firm, but she's understanding to a point. You know, she's a good supervisor. And that makes her beautiful as a person because it shows on the outside. I don't care what a woman looks like. Okay, I am straight and I have a preference towards
men.
European men who are much older than me.
Yeah, he likes. Yep, as we all know, Justine likes to date the grandpas.
He likes the men who are distinguished.
Exactly.
In their appearance.
Exactly. But as I say while I'm blushing, but that is my preference. But I don't shove it down people's throats. I don't say this is what you have to believe because this is the right way. I say.
So this lesbian had to tell you she likes some woman's ass, and if you tell her that, she'll fucking, do whatever she needs to do to get rid of you.
Yeah. And I was like, why are you telling
never
me?
asked for any of this info.
Yeah, it's called too much information.
Yeah. I'm like...
Yeah, you were basically minding your own information, and this woman decided to just fucking info dump her desires for another woman on you, and if you dare fucking share it, you're gonna die.
Oh,
Yeah.
And you're standing there like, I didn't want to know about this shit in the first place. You
Yeah.
did?
But I was the closest person to her. Quite
But she
frankly,
had to
could've-
tell you.
He had to
She
tell you.
had
Yeah.
to tell you.
That is a tell that you're dealing with an attention whore.
Oh yeah, I already knew this girl was an attention whore because she tries to drive attention towards herself all the freaking time. Even our boss notices this.
Oh, you.
He's very sick of it, but he's always paying attention to her and not calling her on this BS. But that's,
Yeah, your
not-
boss needs to fire her.
Yeah.
She's
Not
been
fire
there,
her. Not
and
fire
she's been
her.
there.
Not fire her, but keep a close
Write her
eye on
up.
her. Keep a close eye on her, because something tells me this one's a freaking either an idiot or it's got
You got a
narcissism.
point. You got a point there because she gets
I
fired.
think she's a Herod
I fired because I'm a lesbian.
I think this girl definitely is a heretic. Okay?
Yeah,
And
I believe you.
And I mean, she knows she gives information that doesn't need to be known all the time.
Oh,
Now,
Oh, yeah.
granted, she is my coworker. I respect her in a sort of way that yeah, she's been there longer than me because she's been there 10 months. But okay, when the schedule change was going on, she was throwing it in my face, literally, that she was there longer so she would get what she wanted and I wouldn't.
Oh,
And scaring the
Jesus Christ.
hell out of me. That
Yeah.
I wouldn't. And that's why I was getting so, over the last couple weeks, I was in freaking hell. Because
Oh, yeah.
I thought I was gonna lose my shift.
Oh,
I thought.
so basically you were this close to whooping her ass.
No, I
And,
wasn't gonna whoop her. I was gonna let one of the other supervisors do that for me.
Well, let's
I
be
have
fucking real.
okay.
Let's be
what-
real. She just walked up to you, flat out, shove her gay ass agenda right down your fucking throat.
Say,
And
oh,
then
she got a
threaten
nice
you.
ass.
Yeah,
Fucking
she
stupid.
fucking threatened you. I'm like,
Yeah.
and you're just standing there minding your own business till this woman just walked up, shoved her gay lesbian lifestyle wants and desires down your throat, and then is like, oh, if you tell anyone, I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
you should be
okay.
trying to get her ass fired.
Oh yeah. But anyway, we're getting a little off the rails
And
on
while
this
you're at it,
one.
you should probably
Yeah.
warn that supervisor in case she gets rapey.
Oh yeah. So, anyway, getting
but,
back. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Real
Go
quick.
back to business.
Okay, getting back to a point here. So, on the 14th, the developer of the game announced that the popular function will no longer be available after a gay transgender player, or I should say transsexual, because I don't like using the word transgender because it sounds too Orwellian. She was banned for discussing their sexuality in global chat, accused the company of homophobia, and discriminated against LGBTQIA LMNOP snafu what the fuck barbecue exclamation point dollar sign at symbol pound sign and euro sign.
Don't be dragging the good name of barbecue into this shit.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah,
Sacred meat, man.
yeah. So basically, this one did exactly what she did. This fool did to Justine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, she just shoved her gay agenda down on people's throats, and the others are like, no, this is global chat. It's supposed to be PC. No.
yeah, it's supposed to be at least PG rated. You know, shit.
Yeah.
So anyway, so it all started when they used the it was under the name Zoe, she, her. Okay, that's a red flag.
Yeah.
That's a drink too. Took to the global chat room to discuss her transness and gayness with other players, and was soon kicked off the channel. After returning, she took up the issue with the moderators of the channel, asking if being trans and gay was somehow against the rules. However, after asking, are you saying being gay is not family friendly? She was once again banned from chat, prompting her to write an email to the game's developer. So she writes...
I probably bet what's thinking on the moderator's mind is, look, you being lesbian is one thing. You talking about fucking other women on global chat when we're trying to keep a PG-13 environment? Yeah, that's not gonna float.
Oh,
What?
yeah. Yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, in other words, hold on. Let's see here. Yeah, so the moderator, when he goes, he was like this.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yeah.
So, but she decides to write, she decides to put out a screed saying, so there appears to be some confusion regarding the rules of global chat. I've been kicked out on several occasions, often immediately after saying something to the effect of, I'm gay, she wrote. At first, I attributed it to some auto-kicking on the word gay, which is honestly the whole other issue we should discuss. However, talking with the mod, I'm under the impression that the first of transness or gayness is interpreted as not family-friendly, according to whatever. I think that's the moderator's name. Is it the stance
It isn't family friendly.
So basically, this was a shakedown. I could tell right away that was a shakedown.
Oh yeah. They're like, fuck you for kicking me out of global chat, now I'm gonna fucking make sure I can be all gay and spreading my sexual stories throughout the entire fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Even though there's children around hearing this shit. And yeah, if there's straight people talking about their straight live sexual stuff, I want them blocked too.
Yeah. And the moderators did say in response, when using global chat, there's an expectation that discussion will be family-friendly and centered around tabletop simulator, tabletop games, and chatting with other players, of course.
Yes. You wanting to go down on other women, it has nothing to do with tabletop.
Yeah, exactly. And the moderator who kicked her from the chat room, well, here's what he said. Whoever's. Tabletop simulator is about playing tabletop games, not a place to discuss sexuality, fetishes, politics. Keep that to your private lobbies or public chats where these things are the topic at hand.
I knew she was talking about fetishes.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
There's a temple, or whatever that thing is called.
And of course, she...
Get yourself into a gay Discord server.
Yeah, no shit.
Problem solved.
Yeah, so unfortunately she decides to she compiled a stupid-ass Google Doc, and then she said, the suppression of identity tells those people that it's not safe to be themselves in their spaces, she asserted. This sets a precedent where you're not welcome here, and that you can't be here as long as you leave your marginalized identity at the door. That's the point there, you bitch.
Oh my god, just shut down the global chat so this doesn't happen again. I can't even fault Tabletop Simulator for shutting down the server.
Yeah, I don't blame them for shutting it down, getting rid of global chat, because it's pointless. But
yeah, all it does is get this raging bitch some fucking clout.
Yeah. So she continues, when other people are allowed to speak about their hetero-cis experiences, but gay and trans ones are silenced, you are using your platform to say only hetero and cis people are embraced here. This is why representation matters. You know what I say in result?
This is why they shut down the fucking global chat.
Yeah.
And I don't blame the developers at all for this shit.
Hold up. But you know what? So you know what I say to that shit?
Cut that bitch off!
They did!
It's exactly what they did. But hold on a second. Here you go.
I don't blame Tabletop for shutting down global chat.
Yeah, because
that makes me an asshole. So be it, but fuck.
Yeah, but the reasoning is just stupid.
Everyone else from this screaming Harriton, it's a sacrifice worth doing.
Yeah, but the reasons why I don't like it, okay? Now, they did say that Tabletop Simulator does not condone equating sexual orientation, gender identity with fetishes, politics, or any family-friendly sentiment. That I agree with. She does say, they say, at this time we have decided to take down global chat as we reassessed our moderation processes. Clearly, we have some shortcomings. The purpose of The moderation team was to keep global communication on the topic of board of games and reduce toxicity and hate. I hate when these people use the buzzwords. Tabletop Simulator recognized the current moderation problems of our global chat has failed to uphold his original intention, and we apologize for this as well as anyone who was hurt or made feel unwelcome the past few days. It says, was this never our intention?
Don't take the fucking fence-sitting.
Don't do the boilerplate shit.
Back up your moderator. Just say he was in the right. You shouldn't be shoving your filthy ass shit onto people. And no, it ain't because you're gay. No, you were talking about freaky fucking shit.
It was inappropriate.
That would get straight people banned.
Oh yeah, now...
You actually got some leeway because you're queer.
Oh, it gets even better.
I guarantee you, if a straight woman or a straight man would talk about their freaky sex life, they'd be banned. Just like,
oh yeah,
snap of a finger, they'd be banned.
I don't care if you're straight or gay. If you talk about your diaper fetishes, get out of here.
Yeah, I guarantee you, she was talking about her freaky ass fetishes.
Yeah,
and the monitor was like, dude, no.
Yeah, that's too much information. But anyway, go ahead.
I'm just agreeing with you.
Well, anyway, so they followed up saying that they would be permanently removed. Good, but the company decided to pay off the fucking how should I call this? I don't want to call this a donation. I'm gonna call this
hush money. It's hush money. It's like
it's blackmail.
Okay.
Blackmail money. Yeah, you got your protection money by donating $10,000 to a trans charity. I hope you're fucking happy, you clown.
One person has to ruin it for everyone else.
Yeah. You can't have nice things because, well, arrogance.
Yeah. Now, you think bending the knee would satisfy her, right? Wrong.
Nope.
Here's what she said.
Never satisfy them. Don't ever bend the fucking knee to these people.
Yeah. Here's what...
Just shut down the global thing and like, hey, this bitch ruined it all for everyone.
Yeah. It gets better. You have to understand this situation uniquely involves me. Despite the systems of suppression that were excised broadly, I was thrown under the bus and left there as they advertised their allyship outwardly. I'm perhaps too close to make that fair microscale judgment. I've divested myself of Tabletop Simulator entirely, and I don't know when I'll feel emotionally safe to use it. Shut the fuck up, bitch. But even for playtesting or other prototypes. I'm sorry that feels selfish. It is. But it's a combination
of you are a selfish bitch.
Leaves me unable to engage with Mind for Design or a spirit of fun. I can't decide for you if you use Tabletop Simulator again. I just ask you to consider. Do I want closure for what I know the community is being properly respected and honored? Or is it so I don't have to laboriously adopt new infrastructure or such as harmful patterns? Oh, give me a fucking break!
Bullshit! Yeah, bitch, they shut down global chat.
You know what?
And gave the trans community $10,000. Shut the fuck up and go home.
Yeah, by the way...
Oh, yeah, I hope Palestine dies.
Oh, by the way, the moderator that rightfully banned her bullshit, he got sent to the Shadow Realm. Removed to the team. Son of a bitch. Yeah,
give that hero a new job. Hopefully with employers that actually can respect him or her.
Oh, God almighty. I really hate craptivists like this, you know?
Yeah, this is where I fucking say, fuck you, Tabletop Simulator.
By the way...
disappointing one of your employees.
Yeah.
That really needed you to back them up.
Threw them under the fucking bus. Now, and also, I want to make this clear, people. Don't contact this clown, okay? Just don't. I mean, you just give her more freaking ammo just to play the victim even further.
If anything, if she tries to contact you, just do what fucking
I'll block her
Ego tells you to do.
I'll block her ass. Yeah, you should. Yeah. Zoe Allred. Yeah, I wonder if she's related to Gloria Allred. Yeah, Zoe Allred. If you try to make some hay about this shit, I'm blocking your ass. Okay? I have no freaking tolerance for this kind of shit.
Oh, Greg, you naughty boy.
And when you block her, she's probably just going to claim oppression as well.
Oh, she can get bent. But anyway, I will say, but as for Berserk Games, for your foolishness, It's time. You need to visit the principal's office.
Now take your ass on down to
Oh,
Oshag
yeah,
Hennessy's
yeah.
office right now and tell him exactly what you did.
Who?
Oshag Hennessy!
Principal O'Shaughnessy?
Get out of my goddamn classroom before I break my foot off in your ass! Insubordinate and churlish.
Jesus Christ.
And as for the person who did the moderating, thank you very much. You should not have gotten fired. I hope you get a far better job with employers that can actually respect you for the awesome employee that you really are.
Yeah.
Give
Oh.
that guy a drink.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely giving that moderator cheers for sure.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Oh, that's why I always say it's drink, because it's a little bit of bubbly.
Oh yeah. And
I
yeah,
meant to
I
say give that guy a cheer.
yeah. And yeah, Drake, I tried basically I try to do my best to mock these clowns. I do it with my best annoying voice as possible.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Dude, or dudette, I don't actually know what the actual gender or sex the moderator is, nor do I really care. I hope you do get a better job.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
Or get a better. Well, he was a moderator, so hopefully he'll moderate someone that's got some balls. So.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, speaking of Harridans, let's look at some coat posting. Now, as all of you remember that regurgitative refuge from Cringy-Rolled called High Guardian Spice, right?
Yeah, I got a rant coming up.
Maybe.
I have a rant coming up.
Okay, let me know when to do the rant alert, because I'm just going to read this through. So apparently, he's the executive producer of High Guardian Spice, Ray Rodriguez, and of course, woo, we got pronouns. He, him. Oh boy. Drink for fucking pronouns. Oh boy. Oh, this is going to be...
Yeah.
Alright, so, he put out a little coat post saying that...
Pink hair, too. That's another fucking drink.
Say what?
Pink hair, too.
Oh, yeah. That's 2 drinks. So anyway...
If he's gay, that's gonna be 3 fucking drinks.
Oh, yeah, that's the trifecta. Probably a transsexual. Anyway...
It is a trans person.
Yeah, probably... At best it's probably like a femboy or something.
A woman that identifies as a man.
Yeah. Anyway...
He...
Oh, yeah, there's a female to male? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was...
How many times you gotta have a drink before you get the whole...
Yeah,
scroll?
that's 5.
Yeah, so Ray even has a self-insult Kyoto in the show.
Oh, God almighty. Anyway, getting on point here. High Guardian Spice had a very small budget. Bullshit. Hold on a second. Hold on, where's my bullshit button
I'm
here?
waiting until you read this now, going on a fucking rant.
Bullshit!
Anyway, we are our first show of a non-union studio. If you're mad at the animation quality, it was the budget. Again, bullshit. Background art, budget. Bullshit.
Bullshit!
Writing, budget. Bullshit.
Bullshit!
Jesus Christ, we might have a bullshit counter to rival the drink counter here. We literally started the storyboarding the first episode before the first script was finished. So when we inevitably ran into problems, all productions do, we didn't have the time or the money. Bullshit.
Bullshit!
I keep saying bullshit because Crunchyroll promoted the fuck out of this.
Yeah. They point out that Funimation probably had less money than them, and yet they have to like better stories.
Yeah. And even though
I have to agree with you.
and even though I hate fucking
Aqua Teen
Filmation.
Hunger Force was the shit, and so was C-Lab 2021.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's face it, Funimation was known for cutting off. for making it lost.
I think it was Cartoon Network Studios, not Failmation.
Yeah,
No.
Cartoon Network, Adult Swim did the whole
Yeah.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force and
Yeah, it was.
Sea Lion.
That was all.
He-Man.
Most of that was in house.
He-Man and She-Ra. He-Man and She-Ra had known for reusing footage.
Anyway, so this fool goes on. We had to barrel forward and make do with what we had. People compare High Guardian Spice to anime because it's on Crunchyroll, but it isn't anime. Well, it was marketed as such, so...
Yes, it was.
Fucking
Alert,
clowns.
alert, alert. I cannot handle this bullshit anymore. I'm gonna fucking explode.
Well, keep cool your jets. You will vent pretty... You shall vent soon enough. It's a cartoon made with the same pipeline as any other American cartoon. Our budget was comparable to a Cartoon Network show, which are usually 11 minutes long and are comedy-centered and have much simpler backgrounds and characters. Really, the best show to compare Hiding Guardian Spites to is Onyx Equinox. What? What equal what? Our sister show, and the only other show that's made by the same studio as High Guardian Spice. Oh, that's why I never heard of it. Onyx Equinox had the advantage of learning from the mistakes that made on High Guardian Spice and being Union, but it was a lot of the same team and the same pipeline. What we were trying to make was incredibly ambitious for what we were working with, and we did the best we could. Maybe another timeline, High Guardian Spice would have gotten the budget and schedule it needed to reach its full potential. I don't see any other timeline where this would have been possible. Maybe in the worst timeline, maybe, but anyway. Also, in another timeline, maybe High Guardian Spice would have been roped into the culture wars of its first trailer and marked bad years before it came out. You came off the porch, you jackass! Anyway. But alas, this is the timeline we're in, and all I can do is shout about it on Twitter. Instead of piling on High Guardian Spice's trash campaign, maybe think about what happened behind the scenes and make it that way. Have empathy for the real human beings who did their best working on it, and think critically about who started this hate campaign in the first place.
Okay, can I start?
You've noticed I've turned off the music, right?
Nah, I can't hear the music.
Destroy!
Okay, Roy, you motherfucking piece of shit. Let me give you a little history lesson. First of all, Crunchyroll made a promise to their customers that any revenue that they make that over exceed a certain amount would be actually going towards anime creators who are starting out. You motherfucker are a Cal Arts hack piece of shit who should have never even been brought to Crunchyroll, much less receive money to make your shit-tastic show, which is full of Cal Arts trash. That money should have gone to the real people that deserve it, which are animators. People who actually make anime. That money should have gotten to Japan, where, yeah, last I checked, the difference between yen and a dollar, the dollars would have gone a long fucking way in paying all those employees, all those artists, all those story writers, every fucking thing. You piece of fucking parasitic trash ate up all that fucking cash for a show that didn't show up till years fucking later. Beyond the point where everyone was like, hey, are they really going to make the show or not? No. Now that Crunchyroll is probably going to be combined into Funimation, and most of you motherfuckers are going to be let go because, let's face it, you're useless, and you have no right to be fucking animators in the first fucking place, now you want to fucking complain. Now you want to complain what's unfair. You know what's truly unfair? The fucking customers that paid a lot of money into Crunchyroll thinking they're going to get independent anime works. And the second victim? Anime animators, developers, and makers that wanted to receive the cash but were never given the cash because Crunchyroll decided to fucking support Cal Arts bullshit. You can go fuck yourself. You could go fuck the horse you're riding on. and I hope you burn in hell. And may God have mercy on your fucking pathetic soul. In the rant.
Good. Now, I think we should top this off. I have just
Sorry for the rant, guys.
That's cool, because I just got the perfect punishment for this clown. Since you basically diverted Crunchyroll's funding to your garbage, and then instead of actual anime writers who actually put their heart and soul into what they do, I think it's fitting to send you off into Japanese waters. Japanese fishermen, do your thing.
We're all set for kickoff and... Oh, and Dan, it looks like Japanese people are now rushing onto the field. This is not the kind of thing you want happening during kickoff.
That's what you get.
That money was meant to go to them. Fuck you, Crunchyroll. Fuck you, Roy. And fuck you, CalArts. And basically, fuck you to High Guardian Spice.
High Guardian Shite's more like it.
Yeah.
But fuck Crunchyroll. They can burn in hell. But that's okay, because now...
Cannot believe I paid money into Crunchyroll.
Well, we all make mistakes. But anyway, it's time to lighten up the mood a little, because you know what it's time for, right?
Florida Man.
Yes! Once again, this week, we once again enjoy the continuing adventures of Florida Man! Oh, damn it. Hold on. Alright, here we go.
No one told you life was gonna be this way. Your job's a joke, you broke. Your love life's the old way.
No recollection of that happening at all.
This store sells some good liquor.
Oh, it is some good liquor. Your favorite sweet potato. So anyway, we kick off tonight's segment of Florida Man with someone who is actually a member of the Shield itself. Apparently, defensive tackle for the Cleveland Browns, Malik McDowell, was arrested in Florida Monday after allegedly exposing himself near a learning center and violently attacking a police officer, according to a report and police records. Oh boy. So McDowell, 25.
What the hell was he thinking?
Well, he's probably on some substance, but anyway. He was charged with one count of
the naked football man?
Yep. He was charged with one count of aggravated battery on an officer, resisting arrest, and public exposure for an incident that took place in Deerfield Beach in Broward County Jail, records reports. Oh, of course, it's Broward County. Fucking drink. You play for the Browns. What the fuck are you doing down in Broward County? So deputies received a call Monday of reports of a naked man walking near a school. According to an arrest report obtained by the South Florida Sun-Sentinel, Assistant State Attorney Larry Linder later clarified that the man, identified as McDowell, has entered the property of a learning center where children were inside and captured on surveillance footage naked. What the fuck was he thinking? And going to a learning center. That's sick.
Yeah. Take a bet on what stuff says.
What the fuck happened to this guy? But anyway, Yeah, but the Browns did release a statement.
He either rammed his head way too much, or it was the bath salt.
Yeah, it could be CTE here. Someone get the blue tent. We're aware of the very concerning incident and arrest involving Malik McDowell.
Wow, I'm looking at the photo. His
God,
his
yeah.
eyes are like.
Oh yeah. And we are in the process of gathering more information.
You could tell there's nothing going on inside.
Yeah. So the Browns continue. We understand the severity of this matter and our thoughts for the well-being of all involved. We have no further make no further comment at this time. And yeah. Apparently, his defense attorney said apparently somebody may have slipped him something or given him something that he was unaware of, which explains some of his bizarre behavior. I pretty much believe that. God, look at his fucking mugshot. And this will be a free agent in March, so I think the Browns might be cutting him loose. So he was drafted. He's drafted by the Seattle Seahawks out of Michigan State in 2017.
NPC from a bad video game.
Yeah, no shit. And he signed with the Browns in May, where he finished the season with 33 tackles, 3 sacks, and a fumble recovery 15 games. He's a pretty decent defenseman. NBA records did not indicate McDowell had posted bail. Oh my word.
No, I think his football team is gonna just drop him.
Yeah, I don't think the Browns are gonna re-sign him after this shit. Either that, or yeah, I think they're gonna have a look at the.
I think the NFL is getting sick and tired of black men constantly stripping.
Oh yeah, that and the fact, and also yeah, after that whole situation with Antonio Brown, I think they're about to have zero tolerance when it comes to that shit. Oh, wait a minute. I did mention Antonio Brown, didn't I?
Enough from the clown!
God damn. But yeah, it's a weird situation in all things considered. But yeah. I mean, what the fuck do they put in the Gatorade over these NFL games? Hey.
No,
I'm not
I don't
sure.
want it.
Mm-hmm. No. Anyway.
This is why I don't drink Gatorade.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. I think
they may have just spiked it at the football game.
Might be. Could be the same person that was sticking their dicks in Gatorade during that one basketball game, which Tim Duncan was drinking some bad Gatorade. Well, actually, that's not what happened, but that's not what happened. But if you check out It's Real 85's early NBA videos, I think there was a clip of Tim Duncan drinking some blue Gatorade, and It's Real 85 was like, "Y'all heard about some little niggas sticking their dicks in Gatorade? Well, they don't know where the Gatorade went." And Tim Duncan was like, "Wait a minute, was it the blue kind?" They said, "Let's see here. Yep." And the guy's like, "Shit's hella salty." God, I'm still glad It's Real 85 is still doing videos, but his early NBA videos are fucking hilarious. Anyway, moving on. And it's from our old friends over at The Bone. So a reporter over in West Virginia, Dunbar more exact to be specific, was unexpectedly part of the story when she was covering when an SUV smashed in her during a live shot. Now there's video footage of that, but apparently it doesn't come up yet. But so Tori Yorgi, who is a reporter at WSAZ, was covering the weather and the water main break when an SUV hit her, sent her flying into the camera, and then she quickly assures viewers that anchor Tim that then's like, well, anyway, onto the water main break. But from what I've been hearing, yeah, she's okay.
It's like, you just got smashed into by a car and you're more worried about the water main break. What are you on?
Yeah. Oh my God, we were.
on?
Yeah. Hold on.
Must be the same type of drugs that the brown guy is on.
Oh yeah, whoever drove that fucking thing. And by the way, we got bye Russian bot. Don't let the door hit you on your ass on the way out.
Fuck, how did I not notice that?
Yeah, I got.
You got it?
Yeah, I got rid of him.
Got rid of one just wait for another one to pop up.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck, yeah, there's a Thomas.
Yeah, I just deleted him. I just deleted him. But
I became I got told to be a mod on another YouTube channel just so that they can focus on real stuff and not have to worry about all the freaking bots keep popping up.
oh yeah. But anyway, getting back on point here. So yeah, I think the SUV. Well, yeah. Well, to be fair, I think I would imagine the roads were pretty slippery because of the conditions that were out there. Because it was pretty. You could say it was snowing. So that type of shit does happen.
Oh yeah.
When she actually got up, it was like,
Yeah.
okay, back to the job.
I'm not saying that it wasn't. It's like you just got hit by a car and you're more worried about a water main break than your own health.
Well,
and if you're okay.
Basically the reason I find this funny is because she's like, she basically goes back to what she was reporting on. So
right.
The fact was, it's sort of like the situation where President Theodore Roosevelt, I think he got shot during one of his speeches, and he just continued on with the speech.
Holy shit! This is not the first time a vehicle had hit Yorgi. Huffington Post reported. She told IRR that she had been in a similar situation in college.
Oh my God! Seems someone's been playing Death Race with her.
He's like, this ain't new to me.
Yeah, if I were you, I'd keep my ass on the sidewalk. I swear, if she crossed the street, it's like someone's trying to hit her. It's like, wait a minute, she's crossing the street. Hit her!
Fuck, is she wearing a shirt that says "Please run over me"?
Yeah, no shit. Or maybe someone's got a bounty on her. That's just my thing, but anyway. But I'm glad she's okay though. Man, at least she finished.
Yeah,
she finished the report like a champ.
Yeah.
Yeah, give her the gold medal for reporting on the weather and on whatever else.
Or water main break.
Yeah, the big news was she got hit by a car and just went back to work.
Yep. Well, but
yeah, I consider that incredibly great, but I'm a little worried that,
yeah, she might have suffered some residual injuries.
Yeah.
Well, but either way, she gets a cheers for her balls.
Oh!
Yeah.
A little bit of the bubbly.
Right on.
Yeah, balls so big they actually floated up and became her boobs.
Yeah, exactly. So, anyway, moving on here, because we gotta talk about King Denzel.
Yes, and I like what he said.
Oh yes. Now, as you know, Denzel has an adaptation of Macbeth that I believe was in theaters, and I've heard great things about it. Now, I think he did another interview where he basically talked about this and explains why he believes diversity shouldn't be even mentioned like it's something special when promoting Hollywood projects.
Thank you.
Right.
So
probably in the back of his mind, he's like, anytime you say diversity, people are gonna immediately think shit.
Exactly.
Because that's always happens. It's like
No
diversity,
kidding.
and there's this crap. Meanwhile, you have a show like Dragon Prince, which is very diverse.
Mhm.
They never once state it's diverse, and guess what? It's good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have black people, you have gays, you have you literally have lesbian queens who look like they adopted a girl, and all this stuff. And it's still better than any show or movie that uses.
What's the show called?
Dragon Prince. It's on Netflix.
Uh,
You look for the one with the dragons and the.
well, as you know.
Elf.
Well, as you
Hopefully
know.
they focus on quality instead of on diversity.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they never bring up like I'm black, I'm lesbian.
Yeah, I hate that shit. But anyway,
I have something I want to say about this.
okay.
I like what Denzel's.
Hold on. Hold that thought, Justine. We're going to talk. We'll do the article, then we'll get to your thoughts on this, okay?
Okay.
So,
Alright.
so it's we talk about his recent adaptation of Shakespeare's The Tragedy of Macbeth. He told NBC BLK, oh fucking drink, I got a feeling it's more bullshit. Obviously, we are diverse, so I think it's a great thing. Then he added, you know, in my humble opinion, we ought to be at a place where diversity shouldn't be even mentioned. It's like it's something special. These young kids, black, white, green, blue, green, or whatever, are highly talented and qualified, so that's why they're there. He also said that diversity should be mentioned. He does believe in putting God first in everything he does. I have more than one spiritual leader in my life, so there's different people I talk to, and I try to make sure I put God first in everything. I was reading something this morning in my meditation about selfishness and how the only way to true independence is complete dependence on the Almighty. He explained that sometimes the Spirit of God is throughout the film. Charles is an angel, I'm a believer, Dana's a believer, so that was a part of every decision. Hopefully, I wanted to please God, I wanted to please Charles, I want to please Dana. And he said, I'm here to serve, to provide every prayer, you know. The ego is interesting, just don't know, but every prayer, all I hear is, feed my sheep. That's what God wants me to do. So, and he just buried his mother. Well, rest in peace to her. He's about 67. Yeah, he's pushing 70. Said I made
70 is still kicking ass.
Yeah, he still looks good for 70. Anyway, he said, I made a promise to her and to God, not just do good the right way, but to honor my mother and my father by the way I live my life for the rest of my days on this earth. Yeah, pretty much goes on. You know what? Like I said, oh, this is a good one. Fame is a monster, and we all have these ladders and battles, roads we have to walk in our given lives. Be you famous or who's ever out there listening, we all have our individual challenges. It's cliche, but money don't make it better. It doesn't. Fame just magnifies the problems and the opportunities. But pretty much he goes on talking about his spirituality and spiritual warfare, which I think is a great message. But in short, this man is basically at this point in his life where he's counting his blessings and this guy is humble as hell. You can tell by the way he speaks. Because legendary actor, been at it for 40 plus years. Not only famous on film, but also on stage. I believe he did I was checking out a YouTube clip of his of one of his stage shows, and man, again, he is freaking flawless. I can tell you this right now, he's pretty much getting to that level where Christopher Lee was at the twilight of his life.
Right.
But so you know what? So but yeah, words cannot say how much of a king this man is.
Yes.
Anyway, Justine, you had something to say?
Yeah. I believe that diversity isn't always what it's about. It's about taking a different point of view. It's about looking at things from somebody else's point of view. Like, and again, I'm going to bring something that I'm working on. I think you know what I'm talking about, Aaron.
Yes.
My Hamlet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, in my version of Hamlet, Hamlet is a woman because I'm looking at a different viewpoint from.
Hey, before you go on, you mind if I show something off what you're basically about to talk about? You mind if I show that off?
Yeah.
Okay, while you do that, let me go find it. Go on. Hey, you can still talk, Justine. You can still talk about it. I just gotta go find that photo.
Okay.
Oh, great. Now we got dead air.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dead air?
yeah, I thought you were
talking.
I thought you were still talking.
I was. What I was trying to say was, that in my version, Hamlet is a woman and she's in love with Horatio instead of being all for Ophelia, whatever. And yeah, I do a little gender bending in it, but and it's not for diversity. What I'm doing is I'm showing a different viewpoint, and that's all I'm doing. The big inspiration for this was the fact that I really just wanted to be Hamlet so Kenneth Branagh could be Claudius, and that was the main thing. But then I went back and went through to my favorite passage in Hamlet, where he is like throwing every good compliment to Horatio, and it says, "Since my dear soul was mistress of her choice." It's like, hello, Hamlet could easily be a woman. What am I thinking? This isn't just about me wanting to be Hamlet. This is about showing that Hamlet isn't only a man. And no, that isn't feminism. It's just showing that Hamlet could have easily been a different sex than just a man. And people say that he's talking to Horatio like a brother. No, he's not. Because that's not where it lies. And if people would look at it that way, they'd see what I was talking about. I talked to a customer at work, and they even agreed with me. It's like, oh, I love you. But it does go into that spirit. It's not just about men being men. It's about having a different point of view all the time. It's not about being black. It's not about being gay. It's not about being this or that. It's about showing point of view, and that's my rant.
All right. Well, apparently this damn thing. Well, here it is. I'm about to show you what basically she did a little bit of a photo shoot a while back, pretty much show what it will look like. Of course, so it may not be lore friendly, but you know what? Fuck it. Here it is. Hold on.
Where is it?
Well, I'm posting on the stream, but I have a copy of it on the theater workshop.
Yeah, workshop. Okay.
So it's for all of you to take a look at.
Yeah, me.
Yeah, so anyway,
Thank you. It is viewer friendly.
yeah, well, the only one that's not lore friendly is the sunglasses. That's pretty much the only thing that's not lore friendly. But this is pretty much close to what Justine was describing.
So, woman Hamlet.
Mhm.
Yes.
You know, I'm gonna be really honest. Hamlet always strikes me as a douchebag.
To be honest, he is, but it's also my favorite play. So,
Seriously. If you were the two guys that went to visit Hamlet, and his uncle pulled you aside and told you, hey, Hamlet's kind of doing weird things, he's kind of like speaking to something that isn't there, you like just watch over him, and and you go like, yeah. And then you're told to go on a vote. King gives you a message. He tells you don't fucking read it. Just give it to the King of England.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, those two were set up.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And of course, there was there's also talk also that part when they talked about cutting people's throats in a church.
Yeah.
Well, that's the kind of shit
yeah.
that's the kind of shit I'd probably do. But then again,
Yeah.
but not in a church. Not in a church, but in a coffee house.
Well, they were at church. They said, don't fucking give them their prayers. Let them rot in hell. Like, dude, they don't even fucking know what's in the letter. How about you actually confront them, you douchebag?
Yeah.
Well, actually, when Hamlet finally reads the message that these two obviously have not read, he would have, and he had actually said, do you know what's in this letter? You're sending me to my death. They probably would have gone, we didn't sign up for that.
Well,
They obviously didn't know what they were walking into when they came to visit. But
They were just being used.
They were just
they
used.
were.
And he fucking
were
got them
used.
killed anyways. Even
Yeah.
though he knew they were being used.
No,
Someone
I
told-
don't think he knew they were being used. He thought they knew what Claudius wanted, and they thought he knew that Claudius just wanted him to be protected. So it was miscommunication in both sides.
mm-hmm. Well,
He's still a douchebag. He should have just fucking confronted them.
oh yeah.
What I think
And
is
he
he
told
should
us
have
to be a
just.
passive-aggressive little bitch.
Mm,
They got them both killed.
Oh yeah.
For
Yeah.
shit they were not even trying to do.
No.
So
And
fuck
the
them.
Ophelia were insane.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, Ophelia did go insane, but anyway.
Yeah.
We're getting way off the rails with this one.
yeah.
But yeah, so of course we gotta give our king our cheers.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
And long may he reign. Well, let's see what's going on with Disney Star Wars for a second.
Nothing good.
I've heard
Oh, it's nothing.
I've been hearing so much BS about this.
The Book of Boba Fett?
Yeah, but I've been seeing it and I like it. I think it's pretty good. But that's just my humble opinion.
Well, the first
We
couple
talked about how they're saying that Sand people are supposed to be indigenous. Was it Native American, COVID?
Oh god, yeah,
They just let Star Wars die, for crying out loud.
yeah. Now, the thing here is, I didn't talk about it because it's Disney Star Wars. I don't got time to talk about all that goddamn cringe. Especially those scooters that just came out of, that were probably was rejected designs for a Power Rangers season.
Yeah, can we talk more about Shepard's Bane? Fuck Star Wars.
But it seems the actor of Tamora Morrison that plays Boba Fett, well, he's starting to have second thoughts. So apparently, according to comicbook.com, drink. Tamora Morrison says Boba Fett talks far too much on his Star Wars spin-off. So he's speaking out about this, and this from creator Jon Favreau. Why you're letting it go to pot, and showrunner Robert Rodriguez, who apparently has participated in the Kevin Smith challenge. He's basically has fewer lines in Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, and then becomes sort of the crime boss of Tatooine. That pretty much, I think, took over what's left of Jabba the Hutt's empire, because I think in The Mandalorian, he kills off Bib Fortuna, that ugly-looking Twi'lek, or whatever it's called, who apparently got.
He needed to go.
Yeah.
I think it's I think it'll be pronounced Twi'lek.
Yeah.
He was a Twi'lek, but either way, that dude's ugly-ass bug is featured on every single Twi'lek species discussion in the Saga edition and in the revised edition. I'm like, get rid of his ugly ass bug.
Yeah, we don't want to see that ugly ass bastard when you talk about Twi'leks. We want to
hair up.
Yeah, we want to talk about
bring in that sexy green dancer lady.
Bring in or maybe Ayla Secura or something like that. Bring in the sexy Twilight dancer ladies.
Or Darth Talon, that sexy red Twi'lek.
I would set up her hair up on Rebels as well.
Yeah, really. But so basically he talks about this. He says, "I'm not very successful. I was hoping not to say as much as I have already in the first 2 episodes. I spoke far too much. In fact, at the beginning I was trying to pass my lines on to Ming-Na Wen. I said, 'Excuse me, director, I really feel that Ming-Na should say those lines because I want to stay mysterious. I want to stay quiet.'
You're the main character. How the fuck can you do that?
Well,
unless
you gets what he wants, all he's gonna do is just stare at people inside a helmet, like.
Well, I would say with Boba Fett, it does match his character that he doesn't talk too much, but I would say.
Yeah, he's leading now, so he has to talk.
He has to command, which involves talking.
Well,
communicating.
I have to disagree with that thing, because you could be a lead character and still not say some lines. I mean, look at John Wick, for example. Okay.
Oh God, he's gonna just dead air stare everyone, and they just magically assume what Boba Fett actually wants.
Now, here's what I would suggest. I don't know if any of you watch wrestling, but the whole gimmick that was before Brock Lesnar decided to flip the script on his character is that he basically says very few words and let his manager Paul Heyman talk more. Okay.
Oh, so have the what's her name?
Have Fennec Shand basically do all the talking for him, basically.
You mean like how Medusa does all the talking for Black Bolt? Since if he says anything, Yeah.
Yeah.
I think The Mandalorian has a better idea of what they're doing. Even though he does say a lot, they don't. I think he does more. I think that's what Tamara wants more of.
Yeah.
He wants more of what Pascal does.
Pedro Pascal,
yeah.
Now, because I think this is the problem here. Okay, with the first few seasons of The Mandalorian, especially when Gina Carano was on it, It was
Yeah.
pretty much hands off from the Lucasfilm brass, from the Kathleen Kennedy faction of that
yeah.
dirty ass company.
Yeah,
But-
this is more of
I think in the case of the Book of Boba Fett, this is simply Kathleen Kennedy sticking her snout where it doesn't belong.
yeah.
Yes.
We all know she makes everything roll.
Oh yeah.
And this actor one makes everything worse because it's going to just be episodes of dead air stares.
Well, to be
And
fair,
everyone's going to automatically assume they know what Boba Fett actually wants, and like, how do you actually know he wants something? He hasn't said a damn thing. And they're going to be like, do you speak dead air? And I'll be like, what?
yeah,
Well, explain to me how Han Solo can actually speak to a Wookiee.
yeah. Well, I would say we'll have Ming, like I said, have Ming-Na be his mouth, his character Fennec be his mouthpiece, and I would say he would only be the character that if he says anything, it's something very poignant. Which I think it can work. But now it seems like, yeah, he's starting to realize what a Well, Tamura, welcome to Disney Star Wars, how's that line go? Where anything means everything, and the lore doesn't matter. The lore is the Star Wars lore is basically like 4 a.m. ballot dumps.
And Disney Park
Oh.
creepypasta where this guy actually sneaks in and explores it, and he got into one of the back rooms. Oh, you definitely see it. That thing freaked me out for a bit.
What was it? Like what? There was a scenario where like Disney World closed or something like that, or Disneyland closed.
Oh no! Basically, they were doing like this exotic jungle park. It got shut down.
Mm-hmm.
So this guy got curious and actually went in. And basically, the jungle is like reclaiming the place. And you see these animals that they were going to be part of exhibits, but since everyone basically bailed out so suddenly and they shut it down, these animals were just let go and they just pretty much took over the place.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy's like, wait a minute. They just let the animals go instead of just taking them back to a proper place where they could just, be taken care of?
So
What
basically,
the hell, Disney?
so
And then
basically,
he goes into one of the main buildings, goes deep in the basement areas.
they're experimenting on them, weren't they?
Oh, no. The animals are A-okay. It's what he found in one of the basement areas that really fucked him up.
Yes.
Let's just say don't ever go to the costume room.
Oh, so basically it's sort of like Five Nights at Freddy's, basically, huh?
Yeah, just no machinery. Just, oh my god, I got to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
That kept me up.
Oh boy.
Shame to admit it, but it did keep me up.
I bet you. Yeah,
It's one of those slow chills.
Yeah, I got a feeling that. Yeah, I got a feeling Disney probably paid off PETA to keep that shit quiet.
Oh yeah, it was a creepypasta. It was pretty good.
Yeah. Well,
I'll try to find it and just give it to you.
sounds like something you'd see on Local 58. Anyway.
Well, we all know Peter would have just killed the animals anyways.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
they would've.
That's true.
Yeah, the animals are safer.
Oh yeah. But anyway, one of the novelists of Shadows of the Empire, actually the novelist Steve Perry, well, no relation to the former lead singer of Journey, and he eviscerates the Book of Boba Fett, saying that the stupid is strong here. Now you remember.
Oh, yeah.
Now you remember that there's a book called Shadows of the Empire that was released, I think, in the 90s, right? And it got
Not only that, but there's literally an entire video game based on the Shadows in the Empire.
There's a video game. There was a toy line, during the 90s, they were promoting the fuck out of this.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was hoping if they were going to resuscitate Star Wars, they would do a movie based on Shadows of the Empire.
Oh, that would be sweet, because that's like in between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that the one where the bad guy is that? Oh, can't even remember the name species though. Green, black hair.
Yeah, his name is Prince Shizor.
Oh yeah.
And he works for the Emperor till he tried to do some shady shit to basically replace Darth Vader and become the second hand to Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, basically Prince Shizor was basically being like a Starscream from the Transformers.
Oh yeah, he was trying to remove Darth Vader because he wanted that position.
Yeah. So Perry made his opinion known about the show during a Facebook post. He's mocking it, basically describing the show as Blabafett. So he was pretty much in agreement with Tamora Morrison about this. He said the third episode of Blabafett is not to set too high of a bar, better than the first two up to a point. At least there are 3 bubbles rising in the Bacta tank.
Is that the bodyguard droid?
The what?
Why is she lifting weights? She's a fucking droid.
Well, anyway, he continued, of course, the idea of why we should show what we can, tell is still majorly evident. I think it was a comic book based off Shadows of the Empire.
Yes, there was. I know, because I saw it in Nintendo magazines.
And it was back then it was released in the 90s. I ain't gonna give it a drink, but if it was released back, well, then again, the 90s were a really, really dark time for Marvel. But reminiscence of the opening exposition of the not so well-written, well-made play, where the French maid and the butler came out on stage to explain each other in laborious spelling detail all the background information the audience needs to know before the action starts. Oh,
That's lame.
Oh, here it is. Well, as you recall, Fifi, young Master Archibald suffered greatly from his experience when his coach was set upon by highwaymen, and the wound incurred during his defense of Lady Prudence has since plagued him in unexpected ways. Oui, Monsieur Jeeves. Apparently the doctor mistakenly told him the injury would make it impossible to sire children. The result of which that his wife, his mistress, and 3 of his dalliances are in all carrying bones in the oven, as it were. Sacre bleu! Bastard! I beg your pardon?
What?
Basically his way of saying the whole thing of Book of Boba Fett is too goddamn dialogue heavy, and most of the dialogue was at best Joss Whedon-esque. So basically in short, I gotta agree with him. I mean, it feels like you have to explain everything. It's like the show is basically like the Mustafa character from Austin Powers.
Okay, so this was talk, no show. Oh,
Exactly.
Okay, that's why.
This is why I have to agree with Tamora Morrison on this, because when it comes to some of these characters, it's best they basically say, show don't tell.
Yep, and more of that sexy droid.
Oh yeah, I wonder how if she would win in a fight with 7 of 9.
Yeah, actually, okay, is this before Borg? I mean, is this during Borg or after Borg?
Probably after, because she was sexy.
After Borg, she'd probably win.
Yeah.
During Borg, she'd probably get assimilated.
Oh yeah. So, anyway. So, but yeah.
She's literally fighting space leopards.
Uh-huh. Damn. But knowing how Disney Star Wars would adapt Shadows of the Empire, it would turn into a dumpster fire overnight, guaranteed. Because they would hire some freaking Harridan to do the casting of this role. They would probably do Andy Serkis to do Prince Shizor, miscast a lot of people because all the actors from the original trilogy, that's he's either dead or too old to play the parts. Yeah.
One thing I have to say, even though I have said that I like Boba Fett, I like the idea of it. Everyone is right, on the other hand, that Boba Fett is talking too much. But oh, where am I going with this?
Well, here's the thing I was thinking, like, was Boba Fett basically just giving orders and telling these guys what to do? Or was he actually going for a monologue after monologue after monologue?
I was just the latter.
Well, if that's the case, yeah, he's talking too much.
Yeah.
But no, I was, for some fucking stupid reason, I was assuming they were trying to do a good effort and actually making a proper Boba Fett and actually trying to make a good show. That's my bad. That's my shameful display.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Because, yeah.
A shameful display!
As you already know, Disney Star Wars can basically fuck up a ham sandwich at this point. They can fuck up a ham sandwich.
It's just hard to do because it's just ham, cheese, and 2 slices of bread.
Oh shit!
They just replace the ham with vegan.
Yeah, probably be a fake ham or that fake meat.
Oh, did you hear what?
Yeah, just like what KFC's trying to serve.
Oh, did you hear about what? One woman got a new roommate that was a vegan, and the vegan made her breakfast. Turned out all the meat was soy stuff, which the woman was allergic to, and she was
killing her and sending her to the hospital.
Because was all smug. Like, you can't tell the difference.
I can tell the difference.
She just went to the fucking hospital, you idiot.
This'll send me to the goddamn Shadow Realm.
Yeah, so she ended up suing the vegan, which she should have.
Wait a minute, are you talking about Gal Gadot?
No.
Who?
This was just some random woman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but
like
like
it's like do not.
I was thinking
do not mess with people's foods unless you know what their allergies are.
Yeah.
The thing is, I think Kathleen Kennedy was sent to fuck this up.
Well, to be fair, Kathleen Kennedy, I think it was part of Lucasfilm since the beginning, but I think what happened was, I think she felt so. I think it was she's got a jealous streak. She had a freaking chip on her shoulder the whole time she was working under George Lucas, and she got a big fucking head out of everything. Because if you go back to the older Lucasfilm properties, we're talking Star Wars, Indiana Jones, you do see her name on the credits. She's been around Lucasfilm a long time, but I think what happened.
She should have never been there.
But I think what happened in her case is I think she secretly didn't like George Lucas.
Oh, that's only evident. That is totally evident.
To me, I think she is to George Lucas as Starscream was to Megatron.
Only, unlike Megatron, she actually succeeded, and she actually was smart enough to keep it hidden.
Pretty much.
Starscream, learn from Kathleen Kennedy.
Okay, anyway, let's move on here because
she knows how to backstab.
Because it seems like
Megatron, you may shoot me later.
Yeah. DC Comics is basically refuses to dig up. They know manga sales are continuing to dominate, so what's the next move? What's the next bold strategy? I know! Let's kill off the Justice League!
I got a better idea. You want it to be a better idea?
Yeah.
Kill off all your woke staff.
Yeah, really. And by the way,
I mean that figuratively speaking, basically what it does is Pink slip here, pink slip there. Oh, look, it's raining pink slips.
Oh yeah, by
Everyone gets the pink slip.
yeah. Well, like I said, yeah, it's like Oprah. Be like, hold on a second.
Check underneath your seats, everyone who works at DC Comics.
Check. Oh
Yes, that is a pink slip. Everyone in this building is getting a pink slip except for me.
Yeah. By the way, in case you don't know what a pink slip is basically this.
Yeah!
Yeah. Superman's not the problem. Wonder Woman's not a problem. Batman's not a problem. Flash is not a problem. Aquaman's not a problem. None of the Justice League is a problem.
Yeah, the writers are the problem.
Fucking writers, staff. I mean, it's the fucking writers, artists, devs, even the fucking guys who are the bean counters.
How about throwing the janitor? But like I said here, you know, after all the cringe we've seen from DC and them delving into craptivism, you know, at this point, it's like they don't realize all their customers are pretty much walking away from DC for manga, and now they'll say, okay, let's just.
Oh, Mad Matt called it out.
Yep.
I'll read what Mad.
Oh, I see it.
So DC is doing the same shtick they did in the 90s when they killed Superman. Only to inevitably bring him back from the dead because bad writing.
Oh yeah, this is Death and Return of Superman, but worse.
Yes, that was the entire Justice League. So
yeah, this is basically.
You know by Tuesday everyone's gonna come back.
Yeah, either that or they'll try to replace him with woke equivalents of those heroes. Which
for a while till their sales really go fucking down, which.
Well, I don't think
at that point it might as well be zero.
Well, here's the thing. I think this is what's gonna. But the thing is, I don't think they'll correct this course because I think this will be the final nail in DC's coffin. Because Warner Brothers is pretty much looking at them to take them to the back of the shed.
Yeah, I'm just wondering why don't you just fucking fire everyone in the company and just fucking keep the IPs and just license them out to people who actually can do a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Just end it already.
Oh yeah. And by the way, there's a little addendum that I want to add on to this because I think that this makes this whole thing makes sense. But before we do that, let's check out this list here of the top 20 adult graphic novels as of December.
Chainsaw Man Volume 8.
All of these are manga.
Imagine my shock.
Except for the Lore Olympus. That's pretty much it. No Marvel, no DC.
Lore Olympus like an actual independent one, or
like I said, no.
Yeah, I know. I'm asking what is Lore Olympus? Who's making that?
I don't know. I think the author is Rachel Smythe and it's from Del Rey. I don't know much about that, to be honest with you. Again, I'm not a comic guy. Doku might know more, but.
Well, aren't you a comic guy, Ether Dragon?
Somewhat.
You know who Del Rey is? Is it independent or something like that?
I know they also do books. I'm not sure.
Can you find out real quick?
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm reading through this. I'm not going to even bother with this because the story looks very convoluted. It's stupid. It's basically trying to sell on a gimmick of, okay, we're killing off our characters. They're probably going to replace it with the woke Justice League. But I think in this case, considering DC, they'll try to make it stick as possible. And I think this is gonna put the nail in the coffin of DC because, again, Warner Brothers is looking for any excuse to take him out to the back of the shed.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Chainsaw Man does sound metal because Well, it's a fucking chainsaw. That's pretty fucking
Yeah, of
metal
course.
itself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Del Rey Books apparently his own fucking friend.
Yeah.
Can you say that again? I didn't hear you.
Can't hear you, Ethereal.
It looks like their own. It looks like it's Random House.
Random House. Trad
Yeah,
Pub.
Random House Books.
Trad Pub. I wouldn't trust it, but anyway. There is something I do want to show off here. Okay. Let me show you something. This is I think someone who was in the mainstream department for comics for a while. They posted something earlier I think yesterday, and this is what I think his name is Don Draw Stuff. So it says so he says that this is considered friendly advice from friends. Here's what these friends of his said. One more thing. You always post about wanting to work for Marvel and tagging folks who work for Marvel. Well, you just push the fatality button by posting all over the universe that you're hashtag Comicsgate. Marvel, DC, Image, and Boom don't hire Comicsgate. Comicsgate sued many of them. Why do you think guys like Aaron Lopresti and Graham Nolan keep their affiliation on the down low? They still mention it in passing or on video, but rarely in print. Why? Because it's not a positive connotation, it's got a negative one. The majority of comic professionals. See, Comicsgate is a minority. I am pressing X on that one. A vast one with a negative connotation. You're finding that out with the number of blacklisters you're running into. My friend, the fatality button was pushed, and I don't know how you can come back from it. I just don't. You traded in the in crowd who had the influence, even in indie, for the minority who hardly ever make comments. Whoa, that is bullshit.
Bullshit!
You've gone from niche to ultra niche. Good luck making a living there. Oh, really? Go ahead.
Comicsgate is basically the Wrath, just like going away from the sinking ship, you idiots.
Yeah, and and last I checked, let's see here, John Delarose has recently announced grand total he has made $200,000 from his works from all of his works going back a couple years. $200,000.
$200,000. That sounds pretty fucking good.
Yeah, it's combined works, maybe more. Who knows? Ethan Van Sciver. A lot of Comicsgate authors and artists, etc. They have been making bank, something that the lamestream comics hasn't done in like the last 5 years, ever since that milkshake incident.
Aaron?
Yeah.
Is that 200,000 gross or net?
I would say, I don't know. My best guess, net. Maybe gross, who knows? But I do know.
If it's net, that's even sweeter.
Yeah, it could be net. But still.
But that's something we need to ask Del Taros.
Yeah, I'll ask John about that later on. If it was 200K and if it was net income, but still, but if he can afford to send his kid to private school, I'm pretty much leaning on net. But
if it's net, it's even sweeter.
Oh yeah,
gross is pretty sweet, but if it's net income, that is the sweetest.
Oh yes, and not only
because
that,
gross income is after all the expensive everything.
But gross is before expensive, net is after expenses. And I think what most of these comic case writers have been doing, well, a lot of them have been trying. I've always said, it's not about the amount of income you have. It's at the end of the day, it's actually how low can you get your expenses to without sacrificing your quality.
Right.
And I think for every independent artist, be it comics, be it novel writing, be it tabletop or video games, the key to success right now is not how much you can sell, it's how much overhead you can slash.
Fuck, I'm not surprised some of these comic gay guys can go like haven't gone to Teesprings or some other these sites.
Yeah, or
just sell merchandise.
Yeah, crypto fashion. Yeah, that's what they need to do. Start selling some merch over on crypto fashion, selling shirts, selling mugs or something. Yeah, like I said.
Is crypto like free speech?
Yeah, because I don't trust Teespring.
All right, so give me a link to crypto.
Crypto fashion. That's what it's called. But the thing here is. I think if anything, I don't know if it's just me or not, but I think some of the other comic gate artists, probably Uncle Ethan and John Del Rose might correct the record for me on this one. But if there's one criticism that I have of Comicsgate is they don't do a lot of merchandising. I understand you're trying to. I think you understand the contest, what sells. That's fine. That's cool. I like that. But I think what will get your product out there, you'll sell a little bit more. Merchandising! That's where the real money of the IP comes from.
Oh, great. Is it going to be a flamethrower?
Oh, my. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah. But still, DC... Even without, they're still making more bank than freaking DC whatever dream of, and whatever this plan's gonna go for. I gotta say this: bold strategy, DC. Let's see how it plays out for you. And I got a feeling it ain't gonna play out for you well. Anyway, well, moving on. Justine?
Yeah.
This is in your wheelhouse. Because this freaking this apex predator of the Wokies is back. The Wokey jungle is back, I should say.
Yeah. Good old Joss.
Oh yes, as you all know, Joss Whedon, and well, let's just say the quote unquote. He revolutionary dialogue by saying something like, "Oh, this whatever thingamabob or whatever." Justine, you probably know what I'm talking about. You've seen Buffy.
Oh yeah.
So have I.
Yeah, we are. I still remember how much of a Buffy fangirl you were back in the day.
It was only because of Spike.
Sure.
Yes.
Anyway.
Spike and Xander.
So anyway. So apparently Joss Whedon says Ray Fisher is a bad actor. Gal Gadot misinterpreted his comments in response to misconduct and abuse accusations on Justice League. Fucking drink for Joss Whedon. And I'm also pressing X.
Doesn't even Charisma Carpenter had issues with him?
Who doesn't have issues with Joss Whedon?
Yeah, I have doubts with the Gal Gadot misinterpreting anything.
Yeah,
Ray Fisher being a bad actor?
Well, Ray Fisher,
I totally believe that.
Yeah, Ray Fisher, that guy's a clown. I know that for sure. So, he did speak out what went on during...
at least Joss Whedon was honest about that front.
Now, his reshoots, and I think also if you haven't already, go check out Razorfist's video on Joss Whedon. He just dropped this early this morning because he just went out and went on a rammed a 2-ton girder right through both their heads.
Basically, okay, Razorfist basically said, "Oh, Joss Whedon is a piece of shit," but dude is actually right. about some of them actors, but like I said,
yes. But he did say that.
Point out Ray Fisher is a bad actor.
But I'll tell you this right now, Razorfist pretty much said that Hollywood and Joss Whedon deserve each other.
Yeah, he's not wrong about that.
Yeah. So.
I was abusive. He's abusive. They don't deserve to be abused.
Yeah, they're all peas in a pod. I mean, they all. I mean, that shit. The guy habitually uses the fucking casting couch. Turns some of his works into.
That's probably the only way he gets laid.
Yeah, really. I mean, what's even more would be even more creepier than that is if any series on the Disney Channel ran by Dan Schneider. So anyway, he's discussing his time on a superhero flick with Vulture. Drink for those clowns. Whedon said they were rude to him and never met a ruder group of people, while also denying Gal Gadot's accusations that he threatened her career. You claim that was a misunderstanding because English was being the Israeli actress's second language and his own flowery verbiage, despite Gadot's fluency in English and other tongues. I don't threaten people. Who's that? English is not her first language, and I tend to be annoyingly flowery in my speech. Bullshit!
Bullshit!
Yeah, considering, wasn't she part of the Israeli military?
Yeah, she was part of the Israeli military, yeah.
So she could basically curb stomp his ass, so he got out lucky.
Oh, he got off light. Like really light. We're talking feather light. So he added.
See him. It would have been entertaining to see him go. God.
Yeah, she would have been able to fucking step on him and beat his ass and then shit on him. But someone tells me Josh Whedon would actually like that.
Oh yeah, no shit. He's like, I bet you he's into the same shit Jack Murphy is.
Oh.
Anyway, so he added that she misinterpreted a snarky comment about tying him to a railroad track and changing a scene over his dead body when reports say the opposite. Then I was told that I had said something about her dead body and tying her to the railroad track. When the New York Mag reached out, Gadot responded that she understood perfectly. An unnamed actress who worked on the Buffy spinoff Angel came forward to New York Mag as well to back up Gadot and contradict Whedon's denial of threatening people or careers. She was saying, wow, he's still using that line? He was never... It's basically calling home to tell her she was never going to work for him or 20th Century Fox again, but her manager tried to get her a raise. So basically, in short, Joss Whedon shot himself in the foot.
Dude, I'm just wondering why the fuck he came crawling back.
Because
he should recognize his fucking thing is over with.
Because he...
Go to the Shadow Realm, find your fucking place. Fuck, you got millions. Go get yourself a private island.
Yeah, really. Not that private island, no.
Oh fuck, that was my bad idea.
Yeah, we don't want...
I think if he does.
We don't want another Epstein in the making.
I mean, no, he isn't.
Yeah, that's true. He could have...
Yeah, that's true.
He might have shared a couple casting couch sessions with Dan Schneider. Who knows? Dan Schneider, ooh, that's a big bowl of a... That's a big rabbit hole to dive into. Oh, wait.
Can't we just nuke Hollywood?
Yeah. Nuke the site from orbit.
That's the reason why they had the logo for Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
No, yeah. What was that iCarly he was messing with?
Wait a minute, iCarly, was that a property of Schneider?
I don't know.
Yeah. But anyway, back in the day, have you? I don't know if you watched some of the shit on Disney back in the day, Justine. But did you notice?
I stopped watching Disney Channel the minute I turned 18. I did not want any of those little kids shows in my head at all.
Oh.
I felt like I had grown out of that.
Yeah. Because you probably stopped watching when they were starting to do this shit. But have you noticed that in most of those shows, there's always scenes of these little preteens showing their bare feet.
Yeah, iCarly is Dan Schneider.
Yeah,
No, I didn't. I think I stopped right around that time.
Yeah.
They started
This
doing
is
that.
information we did not ask for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but like I said, if whenever Dan Schneider gets mentioned, I'm surprised he hasn't gotten thrown in jail or anything. But if that ever comes along, oh, I am willing to put that shit on the main event. Because woo-wee, I would love to have a go at that fat fuck.
Got any rents to say, Justine?
Yeah. Where we were going with the whole Joss Whedon thing. Were we putting him to the sword or putting him on a pedestal?
Putting him on the sword? Why the hell would we put Joss Whedon on a pedestal?
Yeah,
No.
we'll never put Joss Whedon on a pedestal.
This
unless
guy
he actually does something like a miracle or something.
Joss Whedon is basically the template of your typical male feminist. They just say, "Oh, I'm a male feminist," but in reality, he's just doing it just to get pussy.
He's a sexual predator, in other words.
He's a sexual predator.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget that because let's see, there was that one.
Okay, so I think I know who the girl was that on Angel that came to.
Oh, you have an idea?
Some coffin
Yeah,
show.
Charisma. Yeah, Carpenter.
Yeah, the one that was on Buffy, short brown hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
That would make
she
sense.
ended up leaving for a little while, and no one really knew why. After season 3, and all of a sudden she ended up an Angel.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
Gee, I wonder what caused her departure. Oh boy,
Just reading the ask you, she was.
Angel was never directed by Joss Whedon.
Yeah.
Things that make you go, Things that make you go, Hey.
And it could have been, and also could have been the girl who played Hermione.
Hermione, you're talking about what's her face? Emma Stone?
No, Harmony. Not
Harmony.
Hermione.
Oh, always well. Yes, different franchise.
Yeah.
I don't want to move on, but
Yeah.
that's up to Justin.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move on because we all know what we all know. Oh, how we all know how disgusting little blob freaking Joss Whedon is. Keep your ass in the Shadow Realm. Keep your ass in the Shadow Realm. So, with that said, I think it's time we go on to the main event of the evening. Oh, yes. Con Hogan, kindly play us in. Well, it finally happened. I've been predicting something real awful coming for the mainstream Western AAA gaming industry for a long time. And I think we're starting to see probably stage 1 of this deal. And for me to talk about this, well, I think it's now time on which is possibly the final edition of the Ass Hats of Activision. Hold on, there you go.
Phenomena.
Rest in peace, Activision. So why am I giving this, why are we giving Activision a, let's say a Ganon-style funeral, if you will?
Well, it's because we're all...
Well,
This is gonna hurt Microsoft. It's totally gonna hurt Microsoft. I can
don't-
see that happening.
No, it's not.
no, it won't. And I'll tell you why in a moment.
They can just fire everyone and just keep the IPs.
Exactly. That's what fucking Vince McMahon did with frickin' WCW. But anyway, so 61 or 68 billion?
Yeah, if I was Microsoft, I'd lay everyone off.
Yeah. $68 billion later, Activision and Blizzard has been sent to has been assimilated by Microsoft, and now it's probably going to be banished to the Shadow Realm. And
We are fucked.
Oh, yes, indeed. When the transaction closes, Microsoft will be the world's third largest gaming company by revenue behind Tencent and Sony. Drink for both of them.
I'm all out of alcohol, dude.
Oh, yeah. So basically...
So we are fucked.
Oh, we are definitely fucked. Because, like I said, this is pretty much the biggest acquisition. This is pretty much, as I said, this is going to be stage one of this is the beginning of the end for the AAA gaming industry here in the West, for sure. Because
because they're gonna fucking do this shit. No one's gonna be able to fucking play. Anyone with a brain ain't gonna fucking buy any of these games.
Yeah, and I expect EA might follow suit. I'm sure Take-Two might end up selling in the future. It seems like everyone in the Western gaming industry, it's so much in upheaval. Everyone's going sell, sell, sell. It's like the 1929 stock market crash over right now. And right now, I think it was said that all these companies have a market cap of around something that was less than that buyout combined.
Yeah, seriously, everyone. I don't care if you're a developer or not. Find G-Bay Studio, pay the $15, and start making your own Game Boy games, because these assholes are going to destroy the AAA industry.
The rapture has happened, and I think and it's only going to be a matter of time before the tribulation hits in the Western gaming industry. Well, in the AAA part anyway, because I don't think Nintendo will sell.
Yeah. They really need to.
Nintendo's smart. They will never fucking sell. They'll just keep their Switch. And they're gonna do exactly what they did with the fucking last time there was a fucking video game crash.
They're gonna win by default.
Yep. And they're gonna be like, all you have to do is keep your IPs and never sell out, you losers.
Yeah.
Suck my dick.
And I wish Sega did the same with their shit. Otherwise, they'd be riding just as high as Nintendo is right now. I mean,
Sega's smart. They're gonna join up with Nintendo.
I think so. They might end up having to, because you have these behemoths in Sony and Sony's. I think they're gonna be fucked. But so basically, what they're saying is, we're investing deeply in world-class content. Fucking doubt pressing X on that one. And we'll know why in a moment.
You're pressing X? You should be pressing B for bullshit. Wizard of the Coast, Blizzard games went to shit.
Yeah. I don't think, but like I said, so basically all this is just boilerplate nonsense. They were just celebrating that. They're basically dancing on the ass. They're dancing on the ashes. I think, like I said, Activision is going to be the first big one of many. This is everyone's saying, well, Activision deserved it.
And I know it's false accusations, because you never went to the fucking police to report these cases.
No shit. But I guarantee you
For
this.
all you fuckers who falsely accuse this shit, you're gonna get let go.
Yeah. And not only
You're gonna
that,
lose your job.
yeah. And not only that, there's a conspiracy theory going around that maybe they were trying to do all this shit with Activision just so they can make it right for a buyout. And I think there is some truth.
I would not be surprised, but
and
those will be the only few people that stick around.
Yeah, there would be some truth to it because I think we found the reason why Activision got assimilated. Bobby Kotick was looking for a way out. So,
doesn't surprise me.
For a graceful exit for Bobby Kotick helped convince the CEO to sell Activision.
Oh, it is a graceful exit because he probably planned his shit from the start.
Yeah, it was a golden parachute.
And yeah, it's a 400 million golden parachute, and then even more millions of dollars.
Oh yeah, royalties, stock options, the works.
Yeah, he's gonna get himself a private fucking island, and he doesn't have to worry about shit.
Exactly. So it was $68.7 billion how much it was sold. So
yeah, he's laughing his ass off to the fucking bank. This is almost $500 million, people.
I think what happened was Phil Spencer. I think what happened is Microsoft is probably put together a lot of these weird allegations. Maybe they might be working from the shadows. Who knows? But
they just made a fucking call Bobby and like, hey, you want to exit? And Bobby's like, yeah. So how you want to do this? And Bobby's like, try spreading rumors about the fucking company. Get some woke assholes in here and fucking spread shit. That way the company will look bad, and I will have to actually leave.
Yeah. And like I said, again, I don't like Bobby Kotick, but like I said, I think at the end of the day, it seems like it's a scumbag move, and thankfully we'll never hear from his avaricious ass ever again.
Activists got played. All those SJWs, they got played.
They got caught. They got caught in the fucking Ganjutsu. So you know what? Yeah.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
But then again,
you're going to get let go, SJWs. You're going to get fucking let go.
Well, actually, if we look at it later, maybe that probably won't be the case. But before we get onto that,
oh, they don't need them.
Well, before we
they don't need all those Blizzard and Activision workers. They can just let them go and they just keep the IPs.
True.
And have their own workers that they already hired do the work for them.
Well, true, but before we get into about that, this is how bad Sony's fucked. And of course, this is coming from IGN, so drink.
Oh.
13%.
$20 billion in it.
$20 billion goes down the freaking drain after.
I can't even imagine that much money.
Yeah. And the guy I follow on Twitter, Gerald McDermott, basically, I don't know who was to say, wasn't McDermott or anything, but they basically said that the PS5 could be the Sony's Dreamcast. This could be their swan song.
Well, they did screw themselves.
Yeah, they screwed.
Fucking backstabbed the Japanese market.
They fucked over the Japanese market.
Japanese developers that basically saved their asses during the PS3.
Yeah, they stabbed them in the back, and now Nintendo has, and now they've all went to Nintendo, and even their first party titles isn't going to save them, and now they're going multi-plat. That's a telltale sign that they're fucked.
First person titles are too busy fucking each other, and then looking manly or ugly as fuck.
Oh,
have you seen the Zero?
Oh yeah, I have.
I mean, was it Zero Horizon or Zero Dawn?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Horizon Zero Dawn. Have you seen the face of their main antagonist for number 2?
Oh my god! It's like they took a great looking character, and they just beat her with an ugly stick.
Yeah, it was like she got stung by bees in the cheeks, and it looks like she became a squash.
Yeah, she looks. You know what? Another better analogy, and I hope no one's fucking grills me on this. She looks like D Banderos before he went to Alcoholics Anonymous. And by the way, I've seen him on Dynamite this week. Oh, he looks fucking fantastic. It's like he's back to his old fucking self. But before he went in, he was all red faced. He didn't look too well. It looked like he aged 20 years.
Yeah, she looks like a pear.
Exactly.
The fruit pear.
Yeah, she does.
I mean, there are some chubby women that look very like fine. Like for instance, a cosplayer I follow, Queenie Chuppy. I've seen most of her cosplays of days. Damn, that figure is freaking banging. I'll tell you what. I'll post this on the Theater Workshop. I'm not going to show this on stream, but damn, she's freaking sexy.
I was about to say something, but then I realized that too was bought by Xbox.
Yeah, but luckily,
I was just gonna say, damn, if your best-looking female protagonist is suffer from psychosis, I'm like, oh yeah, that's bought by Microsoft.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna post it on Theater Workshop. I'll post it in the Peep Show.
All right.
I'll show you what I'm talking about. So check out that figure at first. I mean, yeah, there may be some surgery she's done, but
yeah, it looks like she did surgery, or there was Photoshop. Holy shit! No woman should look like that.
Yeah.
No woman should look like that. Oh no.
But still, she's still sexy.
I disagree.
Fake or not, it's still done right. But anyway,
Saying that's too dummy thick for my taste.
that's pretty. But still, still. But anyway, getting back on point here. So, yeah. So apparently they went down 13%, and yeah, I'm going to pretty much put it to you this way. I think Sony's fucked with this acquisition. Basically, Phil Spencer being assigned to Thanos the entire Western AAA industry. I think Sony's days are numbered. I mean, yeah, they got. Yeah, maybe.
What the fuck they got other than their shit-tastic first-party games that they're fucking up?
Yeah, really.
What the fuck they got?
Yeah, they got God of War, which I don't know about that one.
Which they're fucking that up.
They're fucking up
it's
that
no
one.
longer near as cool and fucking awesome that it was with God of War 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, when's the last time you saw a Gran Turismo game? Should be. Then again, Gran Turismo is should be impossible to fuck up.
Like God of War did some savage and edgy shit when it first came out.
Yeah, no shit. But
now he's tagged along with a fucking kid, and he can't do any of. He can't do half the things he used to do.
Yeah, no shit.
What the fuck?
This is just stupid.
Kratos just walks to an orgy house, fucks every woman.
Oh yeah.
And then goes off and just beheads every fucking thing.
Oh yeah.
Can't even do that shit. Now he's struggling with undead dudes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In number 4, he's struggling with undead dudes. I'm like, what the fuck? Since when undead dudes gave you a problem, dude? You are fighting fucking satyrs and gorgons left and right.
Yeah, satyrs, gorgons, other gods. Jesus. So, the question...
Oh no, a troll!
Oh my god!
Cyclops!
Oh my god. Anyway, Now this begs the question: how fucked are we? Anyone? How fucked are we?
Oh, we are royally fucked until we fucking figure out that, hey, we need to make our own content.
Yeah. This is what I mean by this is what I mean by I think we're fucked.
Yeah, this is where you settle with old games. This is where you fucking settle with indie games, and this is where you start making your own games.
Just take a look at the entire leadership team, not the members themselves, but just below their names. Let's see here. Pronouns.
Oh, pronouns.
Pronouns. Pronouns. Pronouns. Pronouns. Pronouns. Pronouns. Pronouns, 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 pronouns. You know what? We're rising. We're fucking rising because of that. Cool! Where's my liquor?
You have enough of all this crap?
I don't want to raid the monk stash.
No, Drake.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you can't just go back to the temple and raid his stash. You left it. You have to make your own brewery, dude.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I forgot to sound the yellow horn on that one. Well, then again, I can't hear from that side because otherwise you'll be double tracked, which I don't want. But as you can see, does it get better? Well, but wait, it gets better.
And by better, we mean more painful.
Oh, yes. Now, I want you to, if you can follow the link on the, the docket, which is Black Sage's tweet on the matter, I want to share a little snippet from courtesy of Memology, where he basically talks about, I think Microsoft a while back had some sort of
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go play it for you. Yeah,
It's bad.
it's very bad.
Hello and welcome to Microsoft Ignite. We've got a big day ahead and lots in store for you. First, we want to acknowledge that the land where the Microsoft campus is situated was traditionally occupied by the Sammamish, the Duwamish, the Snoqualmie, the Suquamish, the Muckleshoot, the Snohomish, the Tulalip, and other Coast Salish peoples since time immemorial. Blah, 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 blah. My name is Allison Wines. I'm a senior program manager in our developer tools division.
Watch this.
I'm an Asian and white female with dark brown hair wearing a red sleeveless top.
Okay, I gotta pause this right here. Pay attention to that last one, okay? Oh, it's gonna be a theme for this one. Basically describing your race, your gender, your this, and in some cases your goddamn pronouns. You ready for the cringe? I'm not, but let's do it anyway.
And I'm Seth Juarez, program manager of the AI Platform Group. I'm a tall Hispanic male wearing a blue shirt, khaki pants. Today we kick off 2 days of learning more about the latest solutions, exploring how these key innovations can empower you to do great things, and connecting with peers from around the world.
This is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do.
Hello, everyone. I'm Kelly Gadilla. I'm a Caucasian woman with long blonde hair, and I go by she, her. I'm a product marketing lead here at Microsoft and co-host of the podcast Security Unlocked with this guy.
Yes, that would be me. Hello, everyone. I'm Nick Fillingham. I'm a Caucasian man with glasses and a beard. I go by he, him, and I'm a security evangelist here at Microsoft.
In our developer tools division, I'm an Asian and white female with dark brown hair wearing a red sleeveless top.
Damn it, Wade!
Ugh. Oh my fucking Christ.
This is not me.
God damn it, R. Kelly.
Life. Yo, killing me with this. I can't help 30 years. I'm
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me.
Thank you, Microsoft. Yeah, we're fucked. If you're still playing AAA games nowadays, you're fucked.
Yep, just give it up. Stick with me. Just get modded Titan Quest.
I'll just go back to playing older games at this point. I'll probably play the only games that I'll probably be playing in any modern games. They'll probably be either indie shit or games that I can mod the fuck out. I can mod all the bullshit out of. Like, say, for instance, Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I made a modded.
Yeah, playing
Bloodstain.
Playing
it was called.
Playing a lot of these games without mods at this point is basically like playing Russian roulette. You're taking too much of a chance.
Yeah, just forget about the AAA.
But you think it gets better? Oh. Now you remember last week I talked in a short video about the Chinification of the gaming industry. I think it's time I reiterate this article right here to see what's in store for you if Phil Spencer decides to complete his Thanosing of the gaming industry. Trigger, if you know, remember earlier today we talked about Tabletop Simulator?
Yeah.
Well, if something like that happens, and let's just say something like that happens in an Xbox Live or an online game, guess what? You say something that piss those snowflakes off. Bye-bye. Into the Shadow Realm you go. And all the games you bought on the cloud, well, they go into the Shadow Realm too.
Yeah, time to find your alternative to Minecraft.
Yep.
Ah, God, I love Minecraft, and now I gotta get rid of it.
Yeah. So basically, I'm not gonna reiterate what I said on that video, but the bottom line is, folks, this is your future. Unless you support indies and independent studios, this is your future. Social credit systems to play games. This is straight out of freaking Brave New World, folks.
That's what these idiots want.
Yep. You thought all that crap with vax passports and all that shit. Oh, they're trying like hell to implement that shit here in the West. And in some places like Australia and Canada, well, you're about 2 steps shy of no more than 2 steps shy of being in your fucked category.
Oh yeah. I'm expecting a lot of Canadians to just flee from the fucking country.
Yeah, like I said,
to become American citizens.
Yeah, you think the border problem in Mexico is gonna be? You think the border situation is gonna be a problem in Mexico right now? Oh, wait till it becomes a problem in Canada's border, and our border with them is a lot bigger.
Oh yeah, I expect a few Canadians to swim across Lake Superior.
Yeah, probably swim across Lake Superior, Lake Huron, with their maple syrup and their craft dinner box of craft dinner in tow. And I wouldn't mind.
Hey,
I wouldn't mind.
I need to escape from the tyranny.
I wouldn't mind a Tim Hortons opening up nearby, or a place that serves poutine.
I have the secrets to Canadian syrup. Please let me join you.
Yeah.
I want my freedom back.
Oh yeah.
Depends. Who did you vote for?
Yeah. If you vote for Trudeau,
that's a good one.
If you voted for Pierre Trudeau's wife's son and the son of Fidel Castro, get out. Get your ass back. You voted for that shit. You suffer. And don't come back until you offer his head on a pike. Oh my word! I think on that note, I think that'll be it for tonight's stream. So, oh boy, I'm just glad to have to be doing a lot of promoting independent stuff, because, like I said, first part of our mission statement, we put those that rotten like as a 2-week-old apple that's been bitten into, and there's worms all over it.
Okay, now I say this not just because you know who I'm talking about, Aaron, not just because he's my favorite actor, but he is very into independence, and that's Robert Carlyle. I know this for a fact. Big B.
Yeah, I don't.
Who
yeah,
did you say? I didn't hear you.
Robert Carlyle.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, again, don't really agree with his politics, because I heard he's a socialist. But you know what?
Yeah. I'm the one who told you that.
Yeah, Justine
I'm the
told
one
me
who
that.
told you that.
Yeah, Justine's the type of person that knows his favorite beer.
Actually, I don't.
Goddamn
He didn't
fangirl.
let that information. Hey, give me a little bit of credit. I give you good information.
All right.
But the guy, he keeps to himself so much that I don't think anything wrong about his politics or anything. I stay away from that.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the guy knows indie. The guy goes indie.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. So if you want to promote anyone, promote him.
Well, we'll
for
think.
most things.
Well, like I said, if he does it like actively like Uncle Ethan does and John De La Rose and a lot of others, we'll probably put it into consideration. All right. So.
Yeah, him and Danny Boyle are really good.
Well, like I said, yeah, I think, like I said, a lot. If anything, there should be a renaissance coming up, because, like I said, I think for the most part, audiences are sick of this woke shit. This is starting to get out of hand.
Yeah,
they gotta be. They gotta be tired of this shit.
Oh, they've been tired of it.
They are. I totally believe that they would be.
Yeah. Hell, Ricky Gervais wrote his show Afterlife. He's talked on a lot of occasions saying that they're done with this shit. People don't like being talked down to. It's disgusting.
Right. Yeah, and it's also, condescending, and nobody likes being condescended to.
Exactly. Well, but anyway,
I hate it.
Definitely. Anyway, I think it's time we wrap up the stream here. So Monday, we're going to be back. We're going to be back on the Chainsaw Media channel with part 2 of Springtime for Helen, our Ronin playtest. And again, we're not going to be live streaming that. It will be recorded, so it'll probably be up on the might be very late at night or the following morning. But Tuesday, I don't know if I'm going to be doing an arcade. I'll just see where the mood takes me. But if we do that, then we will play the championship version of Madden 93. So it pretty much depends on whether that goes on. And Thursday, we'll be back on the tent now. Next Thursday's episode is going to be up in the air as of right now, because I'm talking to Martina Marcota, and there's a possibility she might not make it next week. And if that's the case, I'll be postponing the end of the month stream another week. So I'm pretty much playing it by ear as of right now, but I'm going to be going back and forth with Martina about it. But if
she doesn't show up, that could be like a full week of shilling.
Yeah, that could be a possibility. Maybe do a shill stream, or if we might even do two end of month streams, because I did say that if she can't make it that week, we'll probably have her on the following week. So
Yep.
So who knows? We might have a normal stream. We don't know. But definitely the first half of that stream will definitely be chill. Full stop.
Matt, you need to kill that fucker right now. Another Russian bot.
Yeah, kill that freaking bot. Send him back to Putin. But with that said, thank you, Justine. Welcome back. Thank you, Snow. Thank you, Ethereal, for coming onto the tent with me this week. And for those of you watching on stream or on video, I thank you for joining me as well. So, if you enjoy this program, then I ask you to please like, ring that bell, subscribe, follow, do anything, spread the word. Because we are doing great shit, and after we start playtests, I'll probably be jumping on other people's streams. Who knows? You may see me on the dang stream. Who knows? I'm making a list. I'm checking it twice. But so until we set up the tent once again, God bless you. Take care of yourself, and hey, it's nasty overlaying in. So please be careful out there. Mad Shogun!